Well, alrighty, fellas, good morning. Welcome back to another PokeMMO stream recap, your daily source of PokeMMO news, tips, tricks, information, and just everything that's happening inside the community, as well as what the community is discussing. As you might know, MMO communities are very active. We put a lot of time into these games, and not everybody has the time to watch every forum post, watch every single stream. So the way that we can kind of catch people up is stream recaps like this. Yeah, hair is very slicked back. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad. Okay. Thanks for pointing it out. We're going to get into it. So we're on the Iron Man today. I'm Zapdos hunting. I am getting a little crazy, but in a good way. I'm getting dedicated to this hunt. And when you do a hunt for long enough, you start to get more and more dedicated, more and more into it. And I'm getting way more serious about the Zapdos hunt. And I'm excited to put more effort into that grunt today. But that's for another ramble. Let's go ahead and jump into the daily news, tips, and tricks itself. So first things first, I'm not going to spend a lot of time covering it. Shiny Wars is coming up. We all know that. It does start in about 24 hours. It starts at 8 p.m. ET on the 10th of July, which, if you're watching the stream recap, is later tonight. So the event finally kicks off very, 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 very soon. Even if you don't care about shiny hunting, Shiny Wars is relevant because if you care about making Pokeyen, which I think every single player cares about making Pokeyen to some extent, things like fossils, things like Dittos, mysterious balls, possibly, things are affected in price. Shiny Wars affects everything. So we'll see how that happens. We'll see what that affects, what the economy becomes like. Okay. We have the leaderboards for Shiny Wars. Not much to talk about that. We've already shown them. I'm really excited to have leaderboards for Shiny Wars. It's the first ever time we're having live leaderboards we can check every morning. There are 99 teams fully registered, and that's it for Shiny Wars. I'll see you guys more with that tomorrow when it's like the beginning day. Next up, we have a Growlithe catch event. This takes place today. This Growlithe catch event is in 2 hours, an hour and a half, 1.5 hours. Route 5 Kanto. Shiny Growlithe is up for grabs. I will be doing this on the Iron Man account. Hopefully you guys made it to this. And if you're watching the stream recap, don't worry, there are still other events coming up for you, like the Shiny Snubble catch event. So there is a Snubble catch event at 5 p.m. ET on the 11th of July this Friday. Route 34 Johto, Snubble, Togepi, Abra, Ditto, Jigglypuff, and then a Shiny Snubble is up for reward, which is a beautiful, beautiful shiny. Definitely an underrated hunt in my opinion. And then a new catch event has just gone up 21 hours ago. Picnic time on the 15th of July, a Miltank catch event on the 15th of July, Tuesday, Route 47, Johto, Miltank, Ditto, Chansey, Raticate. This is a great event for also getting Entei and Legendary hunting while going for these. You have a chance to win yourself a gift shiny Miltank. If you don't know, catch events are always over on the forums. People have been asking me, how do I find out about catch events? It's just by checking the forums every single day. That's what I do over in the official catch events section of the forums. And if you've never done a catch event before, I do have videos and guides on my channel. If you look up how to do a catch event, it shows you how to submit your Pokemon. I know a lot of people, it's kind of unintuitive, so I understand. We do have videos and guides on that, thankfully. Next up, I just wanted to draw attention to this post from what's his name, Elf Tryhard. Let me show the whole thing. Just wanted to show off this post because the Little Cup player base is the most dedicated PvP player base I've seen in PokeMMO. People who love Little Cup, and this is a post in the suggestion box just asking to bring back Little Cup as an official tier. If you don't know, Little Cup was actually an official tier in PokeMMO, at least for a few years back in like 2019, 2021 sort of thing. I remember seeing it as an official tier. People love Little Cup. It's a very cool tier where you only use like low level 5 Pokemon, like unevolved level 5 Mon, so it creates for very interesting damage rolls. And people are just showing their passion here. So if you want your voice to be heard and you do want Little Cup back, you love Little Cup, come hang out. Come to this forum post. It's over in the suggestion box page on the PokeMMO forums. If you want Little Cup back as a tier, I always encourage players to do in-game riots, do things like this where you just post every single day on the forums like, hey, politely asking for Little Cup to come back every single day. I think petitions like this do work with the PokeMMO devs, so go check that out if you are interested. Wanted to call some attention to it. I don't care much for Little Cup, but I respect that people are passionate about it. That's kind of where I'm at. So that's the daily rundown for stuff today. I'll see you guys, I'm sure, with more questions, what the community's talking about, and just general daily PokeMMO stuff. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, always make sure to like it physically. It helps out tremendously. Subscribe, follow me on Twitch, and if you want to get 50% off of some amazing food, and it's the best way to support the channel for the next 19 days or so, HelloFresh, link in the description. I'm a big fan of it. Me and my wife used to use it before it ever became a sponsor. Now it became a sponsor, so it's a beautiful thing for us. It's a product that I actually believe in, and you get 50% off your first box. At that 50% off price, it's hard to go wrong if you enjoy cooking and want to learn cooking or want to learn new things. I always rant and rave, but I learned to zest limes and lemons and like zest certain citrus correctly thanks to HelloFresh, and it's gone a long way when making rice and other dishes. So check it out. Link in the description. HelloFresh. Cool. Let's jump into it. This is actually a great question. Can anyone tell me how many Leppas are in a stack in trade chat? Yes, it's 99. So the reason that is, that's so funny actually. The max stack of an item in PokeMMO used to be 99 for the longest time, but they upped it to 1,000 now, right? So many old players still use the term like, oh, selling a stack of Leppas to mean 99 Leppas, even though nowadays a stack is actually 1,000, right? So it's a great question. If you haven't been playing for long enough, you might not understand that. Yeah, a stack refers to 99 of an item. Great question. Yeah, to be fair, a lot of people in chat are saying a lot of people just do 100 nowadays to make the math easier. That's totally fair. I haven't bought or sold stacks of items in a while. That's how it used to be back in my day, boomer mode. If the new stack is 100, just communicate with your seller. Is a stack 99 or 100? Just talk to people, usually the best way to figure out those miscommunications. A stack is either going to be 99 or 100, probably dependent on how new the player is, how old, whatever, what they consider a stack. It's a great question. Dude, I respect this so much. Xerix is talking about having to hunt like multiple Zapdoses for multiple different sets for PvP. I'm so excited to see specialists in different areas of the game like really take the Iron Man seriously and see how much progress people have made. We're only like what, 2 months? Less than 2 months into like when the Iron Man account was like really popularized and created, right? I'm excited to see a year from now how many people are PvPing on Iron Man regularly with like insane teams, the shiny collections, like the raid mons, the legendaries, right? Like Xerix is talking about how they need a bold, calm, timid, and modest Zapdos. 4 different Zapdoses, all different sets for PvP to like constantly be able to switch between. And like that's the scary thing is on ladder. I'm scared of this when I play PvP on my Iron Man account, is people knowing my sets. It's something I've worried a lot about. If people remember your name, remember Iron Man attached to your name, you can already do this in PvP to some extent, right? But it's way different on an Iron Man because it's way harder to get new PvP mons. If people remember your name and remember your sets, they're going to be able to like play against you better the next time they queue against you in PvP, if that makes sense, in queue. So like that's going to be a really scary thing to factor in. Constantly having to change sets to competitively perform as an Iron Man is going to be so much more difficult than a main account. There's gonna be a lot of things to think about, man. I'm excited. Yeah, this is a great beginner catch event question. Someone said, during the Growlithe catch event, is it even worth to catch anything else? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Growlithe does have like a nice species bonus, don't get me wrong. But usually it is so much better in most catch events. It depends on how big the store difference is, to be fair. But usually getting more dice rolls is going to give you a better chance at overall placements than just going for the highest score possible. There's an argument for like, oh, just using adamant synchronized nest balls on Growlithe only. It probably does increase your chance of getting first placed more than anything. So if you only care about that, go for it. But I recommend to most PokeMMO players, I don't recommend like the most efficient strat because you're going to lose money. It's going to cost you a lot of money. For an Iron Man account, it makes sense and it's fine. But for a main account, for most catch events, I would usually recommend False Swipe, Spore, Pokeball, simple strats. You'll make Pokeyen during catch events. If you have a lot of Pokeyen you don't mind wasting or pissing away for catch events, go ahead and do the synchronized nest ball strats. That's like the competitive strat. But don't be afraid. I won my first 2 catch events doing False Swipe, Spore, Pokeball. Like that's just normal for most people. That's the normal strat. It's a good strat. You make Pokeyen, you have a chance at an overarching prize, and I recommend catching pretty much every Pokemon that is a catchable species most of the time. Sometimes if the catch rate is too hard, it's worth avoiding because it wastes too much time. The time waste is the more consideration. But Yeah, it's getting more dice rolls at high IVs is better than only catching the Growlithe, because if you only catch a few Growlithes per hour, you might get like the 100 IV as your highest IV Growlithe, whereas if you get a 165 or a 170 Vulpix, it's like that's gonna, you know, that score with the lesser species bonus is still gonna win or have a higher chance of winning versus the Growlithe, right? So just do more dice rolls, in my opinion, is usually the better strat in most catch events. Great question. Okay, someone asked how many people show up to catch events. This is a total guesstimation number. I would guess like 300 to 500. I just came here. We are 22 minutes early for the event. I'm mostly here just to hunt for Zapdos until the event starts. We're 22 minutes early, and I just got switched from channel 1 to channel 5 because all of channel 1s through 4 are all full. That's fucking insane. That's insane that 4 channels are full 22 minutes early. That's ridiculous. Like, full during the event, sure, but full this early is... it's crazy. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna run back and forth. I'm not just gonna sit on the first Growlithe that I find. I have 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go for Zapdos. If I could catch Zapdos before the event starts, dude, I would be a very happy camper for the rest of the day. It's a great question. Someone, does the Growlithe have Roar? I'm not sure, but in PokeMMO, as long as your Pokemon is a higher level, it cannot roar you out of the fight. This is a big deal, and it's changed a lot in the past. In the past, people lost shinies due to like Roar Growlithe all the time. It used to not work like that. I've seen level 15 Growlithe shiny roar away, you know, level 100 Breloom's, right? Like, it's fucking painful to watch. Thankfully, nowadays in modern PokeMMO, if your Pokemon's a higher level, they literally cannot roar out of the fight. That is not the case for Teleport. So make sure you have an Arena Trapmon or whatever if you're doing any of those hunts, of course. We don't have to worry about that today, but for anyone wondering, yes, Teleport is different. Around what total IV should I get excited for? Generally, I'll do total score, not IVs. I mean, IVs like 155-ish maybe, but it depends on the species and stuff, or Growlithe or whatever. Generally, in catch events, I would say around an 18 to 20 is the 4th place winner in terms of total score. You know, like an 18 to 20 to generally, on average. It obviously depends massively per event. 4th place. This event has some pretty good species bonuses with plus 15 for Growlithe. I would say, I bet you the winner of this event will have like a 175, 176. I think it'll be a little higher. I'm guessing this event 175, 176 for 1st place. I'm guessing 2nd place 172, 174, and then I'm guessing 3rd place 170 to 172. That's my guess. Usually it's a little lower, I would say, but today I'm gonna guess it's a little bit higher. It's a fan favorite. Catch event scores recently have been higher than I've ever seen, though, so maybe I'm still underestimating. Well, the catch event scores recently have just been fucking insane, so we'll see if that trend continues today and a 180 gets 1st place or something ludicrous. Do you have a plan to egg hunt on the Ironman? Dude, I actually really do. That's something I really do want to do, but it's something that is hyper endgame. It's something I'll do like after event season, after I get like all the utility, PVM, like get a lot of the main account stuff done. It's something you do when you want to like, it's like a final hurrah. An egg hunt on the Ironman would be like a final hurrah, possibly the final goal that I ever do on the account. It would take 2 years on average, and it would be okay, weekly Ironman progress episodes are done with, you know. It'd be time to just play the account as per normal, and then when I get the egg, I get the egg, you know, sort of thing. It would be a crazy beautiful journey. It'll be really cool, dude. I'm curious to see who will be the first person to get an egg shiny on the Ironman account. That'll be a cool as fuck server world first Ironman to get an egg shiny. Will be a beautiful name to be known. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty shocked there's still no update. I super agree, Tom. I'm a little worried. I think someone said this. Someone said that they wonder if the quality of life update in question was just the live leaderboard for Shiny Wars. And like, if that's the case, honestly, fair. But like, I was expecting number 1 a bit more, and number 2, it wasn't even posted in the updates forum thread on the Pokemon forums. So I kind of doubt it. But I hope that's not it. I would really like to see something more, but we never know, obviously. I'd be pretty disappointed if it's just that, even though that is a very cool thing. I think that, once again, the miscommunication is just, to me, that doesn't read quality of life update the way that they portrayed it as. I thought it was like an overall game quality of life update, not just for Shiny Wars. I was expecting something for the overall game. Yeah, surely it can't be the leader. And the leaderboard is cool, don't get me wrong, but the way it was talked about, in my opinion, the social signs don't click. So we'll have to see. I'm hoping that's not it. But we'll have to see an event. We'll have to see an update like within like the next 24 to 48 hours or so. So we'll see. Hopefully, you know, we gotta just stay hopium. Yeah, apparently there's been 4 shinies in this one catch event. It's fucking raining shinies, people are saying. There's been 2 shiny Mankeys, 1 Meowth, and 1 Pidgey. That is might be the most shinies I've seen in an event. That's pretty ridiculous. Congrats to everybody. I haven't seen any in global chat personally, but that's hell yeah, man. That's so sick. Holy fucking shit. 4 times 30. This is stunning. Good God. Yeah, good God is right. 4 times 30 in a row like this is, oh my goodness. This is a stunning catch. Yeah, this guy's gonna win. I don't know if yeah, we could pack it up and go home. There's 30 minutes left. I'm gonna keep catching for fun and for second and third, like RP chance. This is insane. This is a 190 Vulpix apparently. I thought 176 was gonna win the event. I was wrong. My mistake, dude. 190. Caught at the right. Yup, 4 minutes ago. This is like, I'm like chills. Like, this is just shocking. Holy crap, dude. This is so insane. 4 times 30, like, this is crazy. Yeah, so it's okay. Vulpix is +5. It's a 175 +5 for Vulpix, 180, and then +10 for Adamant. I just can't stop staring at the stats. Like, this is gorgeous. That's insane. What a once in a lifetime catch. That's just, congrats to that guy. That's just ludicrous. That's legendary, man. Congrats to him. Holy shit. All right, this is definitely my last catch. This final oddish. I don't think I caught anything worth submitting for the event, but definitely caught a lot of good breeders. Used a lot of nest balls. Yup. Very happy with this event. Like, very solid, average to above average event for me personally. I'm going to go sort some of the 1x31s, and we'll just move on over to... I want to get back to Zapdos, though, as quickly as possible. We are in Legendary Jail today, fellas. I'm trying to make that final push. 18,500 encounters dry. Let's see if we can finish it up. Okay, we do have catch event results. And, dude, all I can say is, like, holy fuck. Catch events, I feel like there are way more people showing up to catch events because of... I'm sure a lot of factors, like I'm sure Iron Man's one of the few factors, but it's a lot of like the game growing, etc., etc. 4th place being 12 points is just ludicrous. That's insane. 12-point 4th place, also with all the high bonuses, like that's even more impressive. That's crazy. Yeah, 12 is wild. 3rd place, we have Plippy Plop with an amazing username and a score of 178. 2nd place, Weiss with 180. Congratulations, dude. And then 1st place, the Shiny Growlithe winner, Zalog, the person who got the 190 Vulpix, dude. That was a legendary catch. Like, that was just insane. The point bonuses were pretty crazy for this event, don't get me wrong. But catch events in general, like, historically, I'm going based off of 145 catch event, you know, history. 10 years of, or more, sorry, 13 years of doing 12 years, 12 years. Like, my math's terrible. 12 years of doing catch events, right? That's what my numbers are usually based off of. And my numbers are becoming wrong and outdated because the game is growing so much and the competition is so much higher and people are getting better strategies. Way more people are using synchronized and nest ball and quick ball strats as opposed to like everybody used to like false swipe spore Pokeball, right? Like, things are getting more intense. Players are getting better. We're getting more players. We're getting more Iron Men who care about catch events. It is becoming harder and harder to win catch events. I'm not going to lie. It's really interesting. It's really good competition to see, though. But things are changing in PokeMMO for sure. And in my opinion, for the better. It's crazy. It's really interesting to see. I'll do a really quick little movie Trouski take because someone asked me my thoughts on it. Did you finish season 3 of Invincible? Hopefully those last 2 episodes changed your mind. I really did like the final episode. The final episode of season 3, spoiler free, of Invincible, the TV show. I would give that final episode like a 9.5. The episode before that, though, I think was like utter trash. It was literally just like set up with an unfleshed out villain. Like, my biggest problem with Invincible is they constantly do this thing where they introduce characters and expect you to be attached to them within 1 episode. And I just don't, I don't feel that way. I was really, really unimpressed by Invincible. I've heard amazing things. It has like a 99% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is fucking crazy to me. Invincible is like I would give it an overall score of like a 7 out of 10 show. Like it's still like it's a fun background show, maybe worth watching. The final episode of season 3 had like stunning animation and stuff, and like but like it's almost just worse. This sounds really dumb. It's almost just worse than like any shonen anime. I'm sorry. Invincible is like trying to be a shonen anime in a lot of ways, and it's almost just worse than like most. Comparing it to like Naruto, which sounds dumb, is like just so rough. Invincible is neat, but man, it's so overrated. It is a fine to good show. I would put so much of season 2 was like a 4. Season 2 was a 4 out of 10. Season 1 was an 8 out of 10, and then season 3 was like a 6.5. Overall, I would give the show like a 7, and that's like being generous. It might be closer to like a 6.5. I was really, and it's set. I really wanted to like it. I don't want to be giving this review. I don't want to be giving. This is my also personal opinion. Feel free to vehemently disagree. I don't want people's feelings to get hurt because I don't like something that they love. It's just my personal dumb little opinion. It means nothing. It's just my thoughts. You know, I want to be able to share that without being brutalized too hard. I wish I liked Invincible. I was disappointed, sadly. It's honestly an interesting, so yeah, people say like I'm flabbergasted to hear PokeMMO's 10 years, you know, plus old, and to only hear about it recently. I always try to tell new players, yes, PokeMMO is like 13 years old. It came out in 2012. However, it's been going through such a renaissance as of like 2021, maybe even like 2023. Every single like era of PokeMMO is so different. Like, if you played PokeMMO in 2013, it's a totally different game than what it is now, right? So like, it's a good reminder of like you're not behind. Don't worry, you can catch up. You're not too behind. Don't worry. There's been so many eras of like, okay, in 2023 we got hidden ability access and alphas and all these things. Okay, all these other comps became outdated. Now we need new comps, and you know, it's Ship of Theseus. Yeah, pretty much. Like PokeMMO from 2013 to 2015 was a totally different game. PokeMMO from 2015 to like 2017, totally different game. 2017 to 2019, and then like 2019 to 2021, and then like every 2 years the game is so different. What utility Pokemon are required, what comps are required, what shinies are hunted to some extent, you know. A lot of it changes dramatically, and it's a good and a bad thing. It's kind of exhausting because you always have more to do, but that's also the fun of it. You know, it's the excitement of it. You're never done PokeMMO, right? And it also makes it so new players are never behind, you know? You're not behind on getting raid Pokemon because raids weren't in the game until about a year and a half ago, right? Like that's, the things are so new, it's hard to be behind on anything because they just haven't been here that long. Even like Times 5 Hordes have only been in the game for like 5 years. Like it's like the game's been out for 13 years. Times 5 Hordes have been here for less than half of that, right? There's a lot of us are still learning and catching up, you know, to the mechanics themselves. It's a great thing to remember. Alrighty, fellas, the Zapdos hunt is not ending. I will be doing it off stream, but the on-stream hunt is going to come to a close for today. Thank you guys for watching today. As always, like if you enjoyed, dislike if not. Subscribe for daily Pokemon videos every single day. Follow on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET on Twitch. I probably will not be live tomorrow. I'm going to be taking off tomorrow to do the Sinnoh story on the Iron Man. So we're going to finally get that done, which will also bring the Sinnoh storyline guide at some point. I know a lot of people have been asking for that. Thank you for your patience. So that'll be coming. And if you want to go above and beyond, support the channel, YouTube memberships, Twitch Primes, Twitch subs, YouTube memberships, PayPal, Venmo, HelloFresh, you guys know. Just have a great day. Have fun playing PokeMMO. Hopefully your grinds are going well today. Hopefully your RNG is good. And for now, I will see you guys hopefully sooner than Monday, but if I don't see you until Monday, I miss you. I love you. Have a great time. Play Pokemon. Have fun. Hopefully I'll see you Friday. That's the goal for the Snubble Catch event coming up very, very soon. I'll see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Yo, what's up? Patrouski here, and I wanted to take this time to say thank you to everyone who goes above and beyond and supports my channel. Your names are all listed here. You make it possible for me to make helpful and mildly entertaining content for the game that I love and make it available for free for everyone to enjoy. Thank you so much for allowing me to even be here.